Hi everyone, glad to see you again. Today we're diving into the dark world of cybersecurity to uncover the top threats you never knew existed. Cybersecurity is a constantly evolving landscape, and it's important to stay ahead of the curve. So, buckle up, hit that subscribe button, and get ready for a wild ride through the top cybersecurity threats you never knew existed. Okay, let's talk about zero-day exploits. Imagine a vulnerability in your favorite software. A flaw so new that nobody knows about it, not even the developers. These exploits are incredibly valuable to hackers because they offer a direct line of attack into systems and data. Think of it like finding a secret backdoor into a bank vault. Nobody knows it's there, and you can walk in and out undetected. With the increasing complexity of software and the sheer volume of code being written, vulnerabilities are inevitable. Hackers are constantly on the lookout for these flaws, and they're getting better at finding them. Keep your software updated, as those updates often include patches for newly discovered vulnerabilities, and of course having a robust security solution in place is crucial. Next up, we're talking about fileless malware, the ninja of the cyber threat world. This sneaky software operates in memory, leaving no trace on your hard drive. Fileless malware often exploits legitimate tools and processes already present on your system. It's like hijacking a trusted employee to gain access to sensitive information. The problem with fileless malware is that it's incredibly difficult to detect and even harder to remove. The rise of fileless malware is a worrying trend, as it allows attackers to bypass traditional security measures. To protect yourself, you need a multi-layered security approach that goes beyond just scanning for files. Think behavior monitoring, memory analysis, and real-time threat intelligence, all working together to keep you safe. Welcome to the Internet of Things, where even your toaster can become a gateway for hackers. We're talking about everything from smart TVs and refrigerators to security cameras and even medical devices. The problem is, many of these devices are designed with convenience in mind, not security. They often lack basic security features, making them easy targets for hackers. Start by choosing IoT devices from reputable brands with a strong focus on security. Change default passwords, keep your devices updated, and be mindful of the information you share with them. Remember, just because something is connected to the internet doesn't mean it's secure. AI-powered cyberattacks, the rise of the machines. Artificial intelligence. It's revolutionizing our world, but it's also giving cybercriminals a powerful new arsenal. Imagine malware that can learn and adapt to your defenses. Phishing attacks that are so sophisticated, they can fool even the most vigilant users. AI allows hackers to automate attacks, making them faster, more efficient, and more difficult to defend against. AI can be used to analyze vast amounts of data, identify patterns, and exploit vulnerabilities that humans might miss. But don't despair just yet. The same AI technology that's being used by hackers can also be used to defend against them. We're talking about AI-powered security solutions that can detect and respond to threats in real time. This is the future of cybersecurity, folks. A constant arms race between AI-powered attacks and AI-powered defenses. And it's only going to get more intense. Deepfake technology, when seeing isn't believing. We live in a world where seeing is no longer believing, thanks to the rise of deepfake technology. Deepfakes are videos, audio recordings, or images that have been manipulated using artificial intelligence to show something that didn't actually happen. Imagine a deepfake video of a CEO making a damaging statement, causing a company's stock price to plummet. The implications of deepfake technology are far-reaching, with the potential to erode trust, manipulate public opinion, and even incite violence. It's becoming increasingly important to be critical of the media you consume. Look for inconsistencies, check sources, and be wary of anything that seems too good or too bad to be true. And remember, just because you see it or hear it doesn't mean it actually happened. Supply chain attacks, the weakest link. In the world of cybersecurity, the weakest link is often the supply chain. Companies rely on a vast network of suppliers and vendors to provide everything from raw materials to software components. Any one of these links in the chain can be a potential entry point for hackers. Imagine a malicious piece of code being inserted into a software update before it's even released to the public. Companies need to prioritize supply chain security, just as they would their own internal security. This means vetting suppliers carefully, implementing strong security controls, and monitoring for suspicious activity. Because in today's interconnected world, you're only as strong as the weakest link in your chain. Ransomware as a service, the business of extortion. Cybercrime has gone corporate, and we're not talking about some Silicon Valley startup. We're talking about ransomware as a service, the business of extortion. You don't need to be a tech whiz to launch a ransomware attack anymore. You can just go online, find a provider, and rent the tools and infrastructure you need. This has lowered the barrier to entry for cybercriminals, making ransomware attacks more prevalent than ever. Keep your software updated, be wary of suspicious emails, and back up your important data regularly. It's also more important than ever to be aware of the threat and to take steps to mitigate it. Think about it like this. You wouldn't leave your front door unlocked, would you? So why leave your digital life unprotected? Ever noticed your computer running slower than usual? The fan working overtime, even when you're not doing anything demanding? Well, you might be a victim of cryptojacking. Cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin require massive amounts of computing power to mine, and hackers have figured out a way to steal that power from unsuspecting users. They inject malicious code into websites or online ads that runs in the background of your browser, hijacking your device's resources to mine cryptocurrency for their profit. Cryptojacking might not seem as immediately threatening as ransomware, but it's still a serious issue. Ad blockers and anti-cryptojacking browser extensions can help, as can keeping your software updated and being cautious about the websites you visit. Think of it like this. You wouldn't let someone siphon gas from your car, would you? So don't let them steal your computing power either. You know those emails that try to trick you into giving up your personal information? The ones that look like they're from your bank or a trusted online retailer? Yeah, those are phishing attacks, and they're more sophisticated than ever. Phishing as a service platforms provide everything a would-be scammer needs to launch a convincing phishing campaign. These platforms allow even those with limited technical skills to launch large-scale targeted attacks. Be skeptical of any unsolicited emails, especially those asking for personal information or containing suspicious links. Pay attention to the sender's address, hover over links to see where they really lead, and always double-check with the supposed sender through a different channel before giving up any sensitive information. Remember, if it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. And if that Nigerian prince really wants to share his fortune with you, he can probably afford to hire a real lawyer. The cloud. It's revolutionized the way we store and access data. But with great power comes great responsibility, and unfortunately, many organizations are falling short when it comes to securing their cloud environments. We're talking about cloud security misconfigurations, those seemingly minor errors and oversights that can have major consequences. In the cloud, these misconfigurations can range from misconfigured access controls and insecure APIs to improperly configured storage buckets and databases left open to the public internet. These mistakes can expose sensitive data, disrupt operations, and damage an organization's reputation. Organizations need to prioritize cloud security, just as they would their own on-premises infrastructure. This means implementing strong security policies, using security tools designed for the cloud, and providing proper training to employees. Think of it like performing regular security checks on your house. You wouldn't want to wait until after a break-in to realize you left a window open, would you? So, there you have it. 10 cybersecurity threats you probably didn't know existed. The key takeaway here is awareness. The more you know about the threats, the better equipped you'll be to protect yourself. Stay informed, stay vigilant, and don't be afraid to ask for help if you need it. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Stay safe online and see you in the next video. Cyber Network.